Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces June 7, 2022. The moon moves into harmony with your sign today, and will stay for over 2 days. With this transit, you seek opportunities to explore new topics or activities to gain emotional refreshment. If life feels a little confining, it can help to vary your routine even in small ways, as you could be hungry for just a little more than the usual. You might end up focusing so much on plans for the future that you forget to enjoy the moment today. However, stretching your mind and entertaining big possibilities can be helpful if you don't let expectations play with your moods. A close relationship can provide a natural outlet for enjoyment. Otherwise, give yourself some emotional space to sort out your thoughts. You may enjoy the intellectual atmosphere that is offered today by the cosmos. There is nothing you like more than to take a topic of conversation and play around with it and explore it from as many different angles as possible. Today offers you unlimited angles and unlimited subjects, from philosophy to gossip. Both the intellectual and the more instinctual self within can have a whale of a time. What can you learn from your professional journey? As the moon enters its favorite sign of Leo today, you could feel increasingly nostalgic about your development. You could be thinking about past mentors or professors who inspired you to go after certain professional objectives. Old workshops, classes, or courses could be on your mind as you mull over your educational decisions to further your career path. You may even be thinking about influential trips you have taken. Whatever it could be, use the lunation to reflect on your career path. The outlook for the day ahead is good, though you are much more sensitive than usual. You can take advantage of the day by expressing your feelings more spontaneously, even if it means arousing some resentment from the people closest to you. Do be wary of a surplus of subjectivity. Your judgment is not especially good today. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows? Their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. You need to make big plans today, even if you have no intention of ever following through on them. Your mind is stretching out to encompass more and more detail, so work it all in. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to reevaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future, and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. You may find that your emotions are going through a transformation today. For the most part, you should enjoy a good mood all day. The one thing to watch out for, however, is that you don't go to extremes in one way or another. You have a strong tendency to want to take things to the nth degree at this time. Be aware that this may not be the wisest plan of attack. Your home is apt to be a focal point on this day. Perhaps this is an area where you haven't spent a lot of time lately. This wouldn't be surprising, given your love for adventure and ambition. Yet, the people in your family need to know that they are important to you. If it is possible, take the time today to let them know that you care a great deal, and that you are there for them if they need you. Mercury, the planet of communications' direct turn in your communications sector late last week brought a Mercury retrograde phase and its potential for mixed messages and misunderstandings to an end. Now, as Mercury moves into his final 7 days here, and with the communication lines now flowing more smoothly, it is your relationships that will benefit from this. This gets a boost as the moon, making its monthly visit to your relationship sector, forms a friendly aspect to Venus, giving her mission to give your heart and your relationships a boost. In a case of perfect timing, the moon is making its only visit to your relationship sector while Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, are in your communication sector just days after the communication lines got the green light. It is a friendly aspect between the moon and Venus that can give your heart and your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. A day after we all felt the relief of Mercury headed direct, power player Saturn goes retrograde while paired with progressive air sign Aquarius, urging us all to do some serious introspective work related to the future. What do you want to invest in emotionally? Do the things in your life you've been focusing on lately deserve the attention you shower on them, or is karma pointing you in a new direction? Taking stock of your life can be an exhausting task, but the rewards are many. Putting your career in a reflective spotlight for the next 4 months will help you come up with long-term goals and innovative solutions to your life aspirations, which in turn will help you reach the success you've dreamed of and deserve. So, what's the main lesson of this serious, inward examining transit? Keep your head down, put in the work and be willing to expand your mind in new directions when the time is right. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, generating resistance. It might be difficult to communicate without fear or guilt creeping into our consciousness. On the other hand, we might literally be prevented from expressing ourselves by virtue of authority figures standing in our way. The best course of action is to look at our situation objectively instead of allowing it to wound our pride. Yes, right now, we are stalled. How can denial serve as a teacher? What can we learn from this moment if our immediate response isn't to assign blame for our disappointment? Instead of drawing unnecessary lines in the sand that will be hard to retract later, allow yourself to feel your feelings fully so you can make sense of them in a mature fashion. Late in the afternoon, the moon squares Mercury in Taurus, stimulating self-doubt. Questioning our personal rationale creates seeds of unrest, making us moody. We might not even realize the true source of our angst at this time. We are only able to understand it in hindsight. Yet this confrontation is helpful, as it forces us to re-examine our biases and how our behaviors inform our choices. We still have about 2 weeks until Mercury exits its post-retrograde shadow, making this a perfect occasion to cover old ground and adjust how we respond to familiar triggers. The moon then falls into a void of course lasting for the rest of the day, suggesting we take this time for self-reflection.